I truly believe is that you have to be inspired. You know, you have to have something that inspires you in your life. You need to find something that you want to get up for in the morning and chase it. And so a ball is this beautiful metaphor, you know, for what are you chasing? What is your inspiration? This banana skin ball was the first one that I got. And so I only had really just two. So I had my red rubber ball and I had this banana skin ball from Uganda. And so then I would show that, you know, and see, it doesn't have to be red, it can be this. And I said, how amazing is this ball? It's literally made of dry banana leaves. And it takes 2 days to create it in Ugandan sun. And just imagine baking out the things that we eat every day and just think that we just cavalierly toss into the trash. But for these kids, it's actually a tool that can be used and redefined into play. 80 pieces of paper from 80 foster kids from this group called the Foster Club here, and just really beautiful dreams, if you will. I mean, to meet my dad is one of them, to have a beautiful family, to publish a book, you know, just really, really amazing stories from these kids. I have this red rubber ball that I've had for 26 years. Got this from Mexico, from Guadalajara. Inside here is actually one balloon that has water inside it, and then what happens is you tear other balloons and you keep wrapping them around it until you create this bouncing ball. This is a beautiful ball I got from Anadarko, Oklahoma, from a Native American boarding school called Riverside Boarding School. I want the beat up, torn up, ratty, you know, handled, velveteen rabbit ones, if you will, right? I want them that been loved, man. I want them that have been just, you know, used and abused and worked over and just, you know, because it really shows a commitment and it shows a passion and it shows a dedication. And it shows that you were willing to chase regardless of the circumstances or conditions that you were living in, that play was so important to you that you would get up and you would go after it each day. This one is just a beat up soccer ball also from Uganda that the kids would play with, whatever. From Thailand. This is actually, they said, after only about a week's worth of play. His grandfather actually helped with the design of this, and he was explaining to me why the stitches, the laces are inside out in Indonesia, and he said, then this ball really became my way of relating and understanding that culture and also beginning to understand myself. The kids saw my ball collection and they came up and said, take our game ball. This is our game ball from Canton. And it's really beautiful because it's got some great smudges. This is the first ball that I present over all the other balls in honor of those kids. At Bialik High School in Melbourne, Australia, I hold it up and it's really in this pristine manner. I said, with this ball in Melbourne, Australia, the 14-year-olds beat the 12-year-olds in Australian rules football during lunchtime, even though the 12-year-olds were cheating throughout the whole match. So I had to present this. The kids said, you travel around the world, right? I said, yeah. They said, take this ball and tell everybody. We tore them up at lunchtime and they were cheating the whole time. I did some work at a little parish school called Holy Name in Kansas City, Kansas. And so the kids, after getting to know me, they actually created a ball of dreams too, and just wonderful things like to be a cartoonist, you know, to be a pediatrician, to be a school teacher, to be a stuntman, and you know, and then the one young man, Austin Bell, he says, he probably sums it up, right? Probably the most important thing that you'll need if you're going to get to any of your dreams, he says, to go to college. And so a ball is this beautiful metaphor, you know, for what are you chasing? What is your inspiration? What is that icon? And it doesn't, you know, I just happen to have a ball collection, but each one of these manifests something else, you know, and each one of these bespeaks of some other quest. You know, Emmy wants to be, you know, a doctor. Some of those other kids want to be engineers and scientists and designers. Ball is a ball is a ball is a ball, but it really is about inspiration.